There is another one. Will I go back? Which places are better to buy Magic the Gathering cards and collectibles? Thrift stores or garage sales? Well, I'm here to inform you that I have not really had a lot of luck on both ends, but we'll break that down in this video. Now, when it comes to my channel, I have went to a ton of thrift stores, and some of my biggest videos on this channel have been me finding Magic the Gathering cards from thrift stores and opening them up. Now, prices have definitely went up over the last year or so. I used to be able to find pretty consistently packages for about $2.99 to $3.99, and there would be a random allotment of cards, maybe about this big. Sometimes I'd find a long box, but that's very, very rare. And if you do see that, it would probably be in the game board section. Sometimes you can find commander decks in there as well, or even like little like those unstable box sets that came out a few years ago. Those are something you might see in that area. Now, when it comes to garage sales, I have been to a ton of garage sales, especially on my new channel that I will be linked down below. Please check it out if you really enjoy my videos where I go out thrift store hunting and I find Magic the Gathering cards there. This is definitely the channel for you, so please check it out. I haven't found any Magic cards yet, but I found some Pokemon cards and I found other things that will be scheduled later. But if you subscribe to the channel, you'll be notified for those future uploads. It's called Mattcart. I'm really proud of the channel, and it's something I always thought about making, especially because I've always loved going out thrift store hunting and going to garage sales to pick things that are collectible items or something I could resell later on and use that money to buy other things, or even use it as a secondary form of income, because really, some of the deals that you can find out there are fantastic, and you could flip them locally on Facebook, on eBay, if you want to go international, and also even things like Craigslist or Kijiji are another place where you can resell. There's also tons of different apps like OfferUp, Mercari that are just basically booming right now in the app industry when it comes to just finding ways that people can resell their items and make a profit. Now, when it comes to thrift stores versus garage sales, plain and simple, so far I will say that thrift stores are the better place to get Magic the Gathering cards and collectibles, but only because there's just more variety there. However, with that being said, garage sales, you're going to find the better deals. But you're not always going to find collectibles at garage sales. You know, whenever they list comic books or video game stuff, usually that stuff gets sold really fast. At least that's been my experience going to garage sales, especially for my new channel, Mattcart. I've been noticing that video game stuff seems to be the thing that goes first. So a lot of people are hunting specifically for old game systems and old consoles and old video games in general. Now, the thrift stores that I go to most in my city are Salvation Army, National Thrift, and Valley Village, which if you're actually in the United States, it's Savers. Yes, it's the same company that owns Valley Village is Savers, and it has a very similar font in their logo. Now, I would typically like to go to Goodwills. However, here in Toronto, we do not have any Goodwills anymore. They've all disappeared. However, there is one Goodwill that, I mean, it's in London, it's a massive one, and that's the only one that you can actually do the online auctions for. Like, I'll sometimes find Magic the Gathering cards on that Goodwill auction site, but when it comes to just going, like, hunting at a thrift store, Goodwills, unfortunately, are just not available to me. You know, I do have a friend in London that I can visit, and every once in a while when I do go there, I definitely check out Goodwills, and the next time I do go there for my other channel on Mattcart, I will definitely bring my camera with me and try to film my thrift store hunt there. Now, National Thrift is a little better priced than Valley Village. Valley Village, it's one of those places where if you really spend a lot of time there and you go for the things that people aren't really thinking about, like flipping later on eBay, like when it comes to things that I've noticed that I will see that are very undervalued, are like printer cartridges, printer ink, sometimes little things in the board game section will be like sealed, and people, like, they don't really understand the value of that. But when it comes to video games, Magic cards, Pokemon cards, video game consoles, most of it is overpriced, but you can still definitely find deals, and there is always going to be a day like 30% off or something on certain ticketed items then you have to go watch out for those, and you can actually come away with a pretty decent profit. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to do a bit of a breakdown and let you know my thoughts on thrift stores lately, especially when it comes to Magic cards that have been going up. As I'm sure you've watched my videos and you were looking at some of the last ones, especially where the bags are like $8 each. They're very hit or miss, so be cautious out there if you are looking to buy collectibles like Magic cards at thrift stores, especially if you're in Toronto. Value Village really does price gouge, I find, lately, but you know, you can still find good stuff. You just gotta go frequently. So if you have the time, and there's probably a way to do it. Anyways, let me know what you think of this video, and please subscribe to Matt Cart. I've been putting a lot of work into those videos, and there's a ton of new videos scheduled, and you are not going to want to miss it, trust me. See you next time. Being a patron will help me produce more market movers and add to the funds that I will use for my random buys, and also to my coffee fund, because I drink a lot of coffee for these videos. And here you can see a link below in the description that will give you all the tiers and what you get in each tier. So I hope you guys click and think about joining. And with that, I'll see you next video. Think about supporting the channel in that way. If not, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you again in the next video.